my name is Susie Mielby. I have been work group leader for workgroup 2 in Suburban. Suburban is dealing with evaluation of techniques and practices and seen from a technical point of view in workgroup in Suburban. And the results of the workgroup 2 is summarized in the report opening up the subsurface for cities of tomorrow, considering access to subsurface knowledge and evaluation of practices and techniques. The results of the planning evaluation is that it is very important for the planners that we start with the planning situation, the actual planning situation, which means that what is the state of the planning and what is the legal situation behind what can they do as planners. The planners typically work from the actual status, and they want to make a better land use and planning for the future. They don't need all data, they want specific data and knowledge, and thereby they want the knowledge, they want to have tools, and they want to have decision support tools. And the data should not be all the data, it should be adequate and the right data at the right time and the right purpose. And besides, the planners work very much with communication and collaboration. For the technical part of it, we have evaluated the urban needs and the user needs, and come up with several good case studies and good examples. And we have also evaluated the knowledge gaps. And the major findings of this is that we have a very good basis for the tools in the toolbox. The text is delivered from this part to the toolbox. Besides, we have gained a very good knowledge of the planner's needs compared to the technical needs. The second major result of workgroup 2 is that we have a description of different data community worlds. We have the planners, which is 2D planning and using GIS. We have the building constructioners using BIM. We have the geoscientists world that uses different kind of models and scenario studies and for evaluating the consequences of climate and water levels and such things, heat situations. And besides, there's a community world we haven't seen so much of here, but it's EEA, the European Agency indicator system using MDAK, monitoring data, indicators, analyzes knowledge change system, and the DPSIR, drivers, pressures, state, impacts, results. Besides of this, we have evaluated the different systems, and we found out in workgroup 2 that there was a need for defining or extension of the BIM to the subsurface. We have defined a structure for that's called GeoSim, containing the beyond and below surface. The final result of workgroup 2 is that we have dealt really a lot with the systematization of the right knowledge and at the right time. And we have defined that it is very important that we have a systematic way of working. So we'll work with the planning situation, as mentioned before, but also the geoscientific data work with the climate and the geology and so on. And beside of that, the urban needs, where we need to evaluate what the consequences for the urban needs and urban uses on the environment. We have decided that open access to data is extremely important, and the maintenance of the models and data is important, because if we don't have the right data when we're doing the planning and the management, then it all becomes wrong and we have the wrong answers. So it's really important. And besides, we also have it's also very important that there's a very close collaboration between the urban planners and scientists, so that they can get the results together.